Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to Watertown High School Scholarship Ceremony, where we celebrate the remarkable achievements of our students who have been recognized for their outstanding academic performance and exemplary character. We know that many WHS students have already received other generous monetary awards, whether through ROTC, the Bucky's Pell Pathway Program, or private scholarships from colleges and universities that students have chosen to attend. We congratulate our students on earning these prestigious awards. Tonight, however, we gather to honor those who have been awarded scholarships from particular state and local scholarship organizations, acknowledging their dedication and hard work in pursuit of excellence. As we applaud the recipients of these prestigious awards, it is important to recognize the immense support and encouragement provided by our community, mentors, and educators. Your guidance and belief in our students have played a vital role in their success, shaping them into the leaders of tomorrow. Nevertheless, let us take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt congratulations to all the scholarship recipients. Your dedication, perseverance, and passion for learning serve as an inspiration to us all. May this evening be a testament to your hard work and a reminder of the endless possibilities that await you as you embark on the next chapter of your academic journey. Once again, congratulations to each and every one of you. Your accomplishments shine brightly, illuminating the path for future generations of Watertown High School students to follow. Thank you for your unwavering commitment to excellence, and may you continue to reach new heights in all your endeavors. And now, our first scholarship award. The Jerome Herod Science Award is presented to outstanding seniors in the field of science. Mr. Herod served on the faculty of WHS from 1930 to 1966. He taught several areas, but his main interest was physics. Throughout his career, Mr. Herod maintained high standards for his students. So in order to recognize such excellence in the field of science, the Jerome Herod Science Award was established. In order to receive this award, a student must have shown high scholastic ability in all areas of science: biology, chemistry, physics, and advanced science, high achievement to ability, leadership in class and school activities, true loyalty and dedication to WHS, and a good, wholesome attitude towards fellow students and adults. The award itself was designed by Jim Kuhn, a physics teacher at WHS, and based upon a patch designed by Jim Brandenstein for his first space shuttle mission. Commander Brandenstein is a WHS alumni and veteran of 4 space shuttle missions, 3 of which he commanded. Past Herod winners have gone on in various fields of science, including medicine, chemistry, microbiology, and engineering. I am proud to announce this year's recipient, Lucy Hickey. And now I'd like to introduce our next presenter, Dan Stratton.
On behalf of the American Legion, myself and Russ Marks will present 4 different awards to 8 different people. The first one's going to be the Gettysburg Address. The Gettysburg Address reader at the Veterans Park on Memorial Day is chosen because of their commitment to the community and for the leadership abilities. The reader will recite the Gettysburg Address after the parade during the memorial celebration. This has all been taking place and it's over the last weekend. We had, because of the weather, we went into, did the celebration at Turner Hall. But anyway, this year's award, the honors go to Sophia Sullivan. On a side note, Sophia showed up to do the Gettysburg Address reading. She got to the crowd of people inside the Turner Hall, and she overheard somebody say, that the singer for the national anthem wasn't going to show up. So she overheard that, and she volunteered to sing the national anthem. The standing room only crowd at Turner Hall were well honored with her singing the national anthem and the Gettysburg Address. So thank you again. The next one is the American Legion Medal School Award. The American Legion Post 189 awards one female and one male the American Legion School Medal Award. This is presented to foster interest in all levels of government and provide students the opportunity to receive recognition and scholarships. This award is given to students who display acts of citizenship, courage, honor, patriotism, leadership, and community service. The recipient of the 2024 American Legion School Award are Catherine Kazmarek and Kristen Maxwell. The next award, each year the Watertown American Legion Post Award 189 awards 4 boys the opportunity to participate in Badger Boys State Program. They will work with more than 900 boys from all over the state to form their own government and laws. Boys are chosen based on their general character, school, community involvement, and commitment to the study of social studies. This year, the Badger Boys session will be held June 9th to the 15th at Clare, Wisconsin. Along with the American Legion Post, the Watertown Elks, the Watertown Lions, and the Watertown Rotary will sponsor 4 recipients to the 81st season of the Badger Boys State. The 3 recipients from Watertown High School for 2024 are Remington Kilps, Aiden Miller, and Jackson Heaton. The American Legion Post 189 Scholarship. This award is presented to the graduating senior who has a family member that is or has honorably served in the United States Armed Forces. The student must show moral commitment to the American way of life and has excelled academically to further the quest for higher education. This year, Post 189 is offering 2 scholarships to the 2 Watertown High School participants. The Olivia Sorensen at $5,000 and Abigail Marks at $2,000. Auxiliary Carol Peters.
The American Legion Auxiliary Badger Girls State, this year's delegate is Aubrey Keddington. She will be going to Oshkosh, UW Oshkosh campus, June 16th to the 21st. She will be receiving this American Legion Auxiliary Tote Bag, Badger Girls State Medal, which were both donated by Benjamin Hoppenrath, along with a blue folder with a certificate, flag pin, Badger Girls State decal. Aubrey is sponsored by the Lions Club of Watertown. The American Legion Auxiliary units and local high school educators work together to select girls to attend Badger Girls State by evaluating potential leadership qualities of the delegates. They must be enrolled in the junior year of a Wisconsin public, parochial, private, or home school, whether she resides in Wisconsin or a neighboring state. She must be a citizen of the United States, have an interest in government and citizenship, a scholastic rating in the upper one-half of her class, and outstanding qualities of leadership, good moral character, cooperativeness, dependability, and participation in extracurricular activities, and she must be in good health and physically fit. So I present this to Aubrey Keddington. Each year, the American Legion Auxiliary Unit 189 awards $500 to a student who meets the following requirements. They must be the son, daughter, grandchild, brother, or sister of a veteran. They must attend an accredited technical school, college, or university, and must furnish a short essay on why he or she is applying and why they have chosen a particular field of study. This year's recipient is Ava Roberts. The American Legion Family Nursing Scholarship is provided by the Legion Post 189, the Legion Auxiliary Unit 189, and the Sons of the American Legion. The scholarship is awarded to a student pursuing a degree in nursing. The value being $1,500, payable at $500 per year for 3 years. This year's recipient is Matthew Hall. The next presenter is Gary Winkler, VFW Citizenship Award.
VFW Post Watertown offers 2 scholarships, 2 $500 scholarships a year. This is for citizenship, scholarship, and attendance. Our 2 recipients this year are Lucy Hickey and Hayden Leonard. Representing the AMVETS Post 35 of Watertown are Beth Bergman and Joe Flower.
Good evening. I'm First Vice Commander Patrick Bergman from AMVETS Post 35 here in Watertown. With me is fellow Scholarship Committee member and Post 35 Judge Advocate Joe Farmer. Since this is our first year presenting, I just wanted to briefly tell you who we are and say thank you. Founded in 1947, the original name was American Veterans of World War II, Riedemann Thompson Post 35 of Watertown. It was named in memory of Harvey Riedemann and George Thompson, who died as prisoners of war during World War II. The charter of the national organization was amended in 1966 and 1984. Today, AMVETS is open to all veterans who have served or are serving in the armed forces. AMVETS Post 35 has a long history of service to veterans and the Watertown community. We help those in need as best we can. This past March, we held our 76th annual Easter egg hunt at Riverside Park. Every June, we do our White Clover fundraiser, which is coming up this weekend. So thank you, Watertown, for supporting AMVET's efforts. We would also like to say thank you to Tom Schultz, Deb Fisher, and Katie Ferkel for helping us get this scholarship started.
The AMVETS Scholarship is awarded to a student who is a resident of the Watertown School District, who is of good, moral, and ethical character, plans on attending an accredited school in Wisconsin, is closely related to a veteran, and submitted a short essay answering the questions, why are veterans important to me? So on behalf of all past present members of AMVETS Riedemann and Thompson Post 35 Watertown, it is our pleasure to present our first scholarship to Tyler Johnston.
Yes, let's give a round of applause. Thank you. Please excuse this interruption. As you probably can tell, tornado sirens have gone off. So what we're going to do is we are going to shelter here in the building. So at this time, if I can ask you, I'll give you instructions first, and then we'll release. But we can stand up. We will exit out the rear of the auditorium. We're going to walk to the locker rooms, which is where our designated shelter locations are. So thank you for bearing with us. We'll exit out the rear of the auditorium and we'll begin walking to the locker room. All right, first of all, I just want to say dramatic scholarship ever had since I have been a part of it in 2015. Thank you very much. We appreciate your commitment to flexibility and co-working facilities. With that in mind, I'll pass it to Mr. Cap to continue the ceremony. Thank you.
Glad everybody had an opportunity to take the locker room as well. Thanks for that. That Mother Nature's going to play softball. We're going to play softball Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. First of three awards. The Badger Conference Athletic Award. Badger Conference is one of the premier conferences in the state of Wisconsin. 16-team conference began in 1950. Is entrenched with tradition. When it comes to academics and athletics. This year there are two students receiving the Badger Conference Athletic Award. Ryan Bergman, and Willie Orton. I told myself before I started this when we were going to see all the reminders. Coming up those stairs, and we catch up most of the time that we lost. The next one is the WIA Scholar Athlete. Each year, the WIA presents the Scholar Athlete awards to member schools. Each of its member schools is given to one female student and male student excel academically and athletically. This year, 402 member schools nominated seniors for consideration. A total of 836 students throughout the state. The male WIA Scholar Athlete is represented Holloman. Female WIA Scholar Athlete represented is Lucy Lee. Next up is the Rena Mullen Amacher Award. This award is given by Rena Mullen Amacher, who taught and coached Watertown athletes for 22 years. The purpose of this award is to recognize a senior female athlete who has demonstrated athletic and academic accomplishments while simultaneously involving herself in other extracurricular activities. The recipient shall receive a scholarship award in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is Katie Kazmarek. Coming back up for the next scholarship is my esteemed colleague, Jen Pennington.
The NHS scholarship is given to a student who has dedicated themselves to service, leadership, character, and academics. The student has gone above and beyond the call of duty. This year's recipient of $500 is Claire Jacob. The Curtain Club was a community theater group that thrived here in Watertown from the 1950s through the early 1970s. Many years ago, they established a scholarship fund to award and assist young theater enthusiasts here at Watertown High School. It is with heartfelt gratitude that the Curtain Club Scholarship is awarded to Robert Stewart. Our next presenter is Thomas Schultz.
The Jalen and Craig Memorial Scholarships. Craig and Sheena Arends, the parents of Jalen and Craig Arends, this year are presenting 2 scholarships in memory of these 2 students who died in a tragic local house fire. These awards are valued at $500 each. The recipient of the Craig G. Arends III Memorial Scholarship is Tyler Johnson, and the recipient of the Jalen N. Arends Memorial Scholarship is Kelsey Schuett. Three years ago, Henry D. Tuderberg, a student at Watertown High School, met a tragic death. His family has established a scholarship in his memory for a Watertown High School student. This year's Henry D. Tuderberg Memorial Scholarship valued at $1,750, is being awarded to Robert Stewart. Next presenters are Rick Woolley and Linda Dubais.
Welcome. I'm Linda, and this is my brother Rick, and we're the family representatives here to present our Mother's Scholarship, the Jean Woolley Second Annual Nursing Scholarship. Now, who is the easy part? Jean was a lady who's 92 years old. She's a mom, grandma, great-grandma, Watertown resident, and a nurse. And she always had a lifelong aspiration to be a nurse. And she achieved this by graduating from St. Francis School of Nursing in La Crosse and went on to do nursing in both Milwaukee and Watertown. She concluded her career with a retirement at Marquardt Manor. But she will be the first one to tell you that once a nurse, always a nurse. And then we go on to the rest of the story. This is our part of the story. Ours is a Christmas story. And our mom raised 8 kids. So at Christmas time, lots of noise, presents, gifts, and stuff. So many years of this, and then Mom called us in and said, all right, enough with this stuff. Being the good children we are, we said, yeah, not going to listen. So we decided to pool our money, and we'd get her one present. So we got the present, and there wouldn't be so much stuff. And there were 8 of us, so we only had to do it every 8 years. Not a win-win. And so we went through this for many years, and at the end of the rotation this last time, she goes, children, enough with the stuff. And we're like, okay, we don't listen very well. So again, back to Rick, and he's like, what can I do? He pulls Mom aside and he says, what do you think about a scholarship in your name? And she looked at him and she goes, a little sparkle in her eye came, and she says, oh, that might be kind of cool. And we're like, yes. She goes, can it be a nursing scholarship? Sure. Can it go to somebody just starting their career? Sure. And all those kids graduated from here at Watertown. She goes, well, it's somebody from Watertown, right? And we said, absolutely. Well, that was simple enough. And then Rick got the call. It's like, hey, we do this award ceremony. You got somebody who's going to come present? We looked at him and we said, Rick, your idea? Do it. So last year he did it, and then he goes, hey, it's the Christmas present. I did it. Oh, Linda, it's your turn this year. You do it. So he's here, since it's his idea, he'll be here every year, and we will rotate. So next year you get my sister, and that's why I'm here today. Our mom so wanted to be here today, but she is unable. So to honor her, I'm wearing her nursing pin on my shoulder here. And along with that, I wear my nursing pin. She inspired me to follow in her footsteps, so I too am a nurse. And, also helped her with her lifelong aspiration of encouraging the profession. And so as no 2 nursing pins are alike, no 2 stories are alike. And so with that, we'd like to help somebody start their nursing story.
You don't know how hard it is playing second fiddle and not talking. Those that know. On behalf of the Woolley family, it gives us great honor to present this year's recipient of the Jean Woolley Nursing Scholarship, and Merry Christmas to Matthew Hall. Presenter for the FFA Alumni Scholarship, Kevin Dowdy and Brock Aaron.
Seniors graduating who are in the FFA and will be attending college, technical college, short course, or additional training have the opportunity to apply for a scholarship. The FFA alumni is honored to say 4 individuals will be receiving $1,000 scholarship to help offset the cost for a 4-year degree. One individual will be receiving a $500 scholarship to offset the future technical training. The 4 scholarship recipients are Abigail Bartz, Elizabeth Diggers, Catherine Kazimierzyk, and Claire Jacob. And the $500 recipient is Mason Lehman. Next to the podium will be Deborah Fisher.
Kim, Judy, and Erica Schwanis are pleased to present 2 $500 scholarships. The Thane Schwanis Memorial Scholarships are awarded to 2 gifted Watertown High School student athletes in memory of Thane, who was a 1997 graduate. Thane excelled in both football and baseball. We would like to congratulate our 2 recipients, Emma Wiestenberg and our catcher, Drew Hendricks. Isabel Yadicki was born and raised in Watertown. She attended Webster Grade School and graduated from Watertown High School in 1906. Having been employed as a head bookkeeper for over 40 years at the Merchants National Bank of Watertown, Ms. Yadicki was well aware of the importance of a good education. Accordingly, a trust was established in her name in 1982 that has since funded scholarships for business and nursing. This year's recipient of the Isabel Yadicki Business Scholarship, valued at $500, is Sophia Dornick, and the recipient of the Nursing Scholarship, valued at $500, is Emma Wiestenberg. Emery Lyle Grady was on the faculty of Watertown High School from 1913 to 1917. Lorna Boyd Grady, a Watertown native, and one of his pupils, graduated from Watertown High School in 1918. She later married Emery. Christine Grady Gorder, their daughter, along with her brothers and sisters, set up the Grady Scholarships in memory of their parents, Emery and Lorna. The scholarship is in the amount of $1,000 each. This year's recipient of the Emery Grady Scholarship is Elizabeth Yan, and the recipient of the Lorna Boyd Grady is Jimena Ruiz Cardenas.
Bridget with Bank of Lake Mills. We are committed to our community and to the continuing education efforts of the students in the communities we serve. Therefore, the bank is providing scholarships at the local high schools for students who have shown dedication to volunteering in their communities. This student was selected because she demonstrated that she has a strong history of volunteering during her high school career, combined with high academic achievement. We are proud of her efforts to help improve our community. We would like to congratulate Addison Shook on being awarded the Bank of Lake Mills Committed to Community Scholarship.
Good evening, everybody. It's great to be here on this night when the community shows such generosity to the future leaders of our city and beyond. It's great to see. It's great to be a part of it. I just love it. And this is where I usually make a Deb Fisher joke, so I promise not to do that tonight. But as a representative of Glory Global Solutions, we're located here on 705 South 12th Street, just south of Webster School, for those of you who know where that is. Glory is the global leader in the manufacturing and distribution and servicing of payment solutions and cash handling equipment. Many of you for sure have come into contact with our equipment, whether you're ordering your food at McDonald's on the kiosk or you're using the self-service checkout at Lowe's. Those are a few of the products that we make. It's great because we hire a lot of local people. There's about 250 people that work at Glory in Watertown and 9,000 globally. Many are sitting right here in the front couple of rows. I see a bunch of them here. There's 12 of them that currently work at Glory. So the next generation is coming through and I love it. It's fantastic to see and it's great to work with the high school kids. Tonight I'll be giving away a $1,000 scholarship on behalf of Glory to a deserving student who's looking to further their education. This year's recipient of $1,000 is Nicholas Grover. Our next presenter is Mason Dignan.
The Ixonia Volunteer Firemen's Association is a 501c3 nonprofit. The organization, through its fundraising efforts, raises money for the Ixonia Fire Department, the Ixonia Food Pantry, local 4-H clubs, youth baseball clubs, and other area service and volunteer organizations. We also offer scholarships to students who wish to pursue college education and a career in areas of public service or nursing. This year's recipients have shown their dedication to their education through their excellent grades in school and dedication to their community through their many volunteer acts and services to the community through different organizations. This year's recipients of two $1,000 scholarships are being awarded to Kylie Gratz and Dayanara Sanchez. The next presenter for the Watertown Lions Club is Jason Jones.
Good evening. On behalf of the Watertown Lions Club, I want to first of all thank the community for supporting the Lions Club and all of our fundraising efforts over the years. Through that support, the Watertown Lions gives back to the community and to the state $25,000 a year. Part of that is two $1,000 scholarships that goes to deserving seniors that are graduating and furthering their education. The first is Drew Henricks, and the second is Alexander Helm. The next presenter is Jan Krewell and Marie Miller.
Good evening. We are here to present a new scholarship, a $1,000 memorial award from the Watertown High School class of 1993. And as he just said, I am Marie Miller.
And I'm Jan Krewell. This past September, class of 1993 at their 30th reunion during their WHS homecoming weekend, along with a memorial moment during halftime of their football game, and having fun, reconnecting, and local waters later. They raised funds to honor the memory of classmates they have lost.
Two of them were our boys. My Charles, his classmates called him Chuck, and his friend Sean Coughlin.
And my son Adam and his fiancée Jackie Theodore.
The reunion committee asked if we would present a scholarship tonight in memory of our kids and of all 11 who were taken too early. These classmates had unique qualities, so there's no way to describe them all. Some were humble or funny, creative or helpers. Some were star students, in the marching band, played soccer, or were into cars. But there was a common denominator. They were all kind.
They were all good people who had potential they didn't fully get to live out. So the class of 93 wants this scholarship to help a fellow Gosling on the road to reach their potential. Someone who showed good character and kindness. Someone who puts others beyond themselves with what they have to give.
A WHS senior was chosen with a mix of these qualities, as well as displaying effort on academics and a desire to succeed at their next school of choice. And so, on behalf of the 93 Alumni Committee, Heather Alsbeck-Lumans, Aaron David, Laura Busher-Kellen, Dana Neustadt-Zahn, Mogi Chris Klonbeck, and Peggy Serdick-Hoffenstein.
And in memory of those we miss so much, it is our honor to present the class of 93 memorial scholarship to
Jack Myers.
We all know how this was the first time I came up here. The Student Council Scholarship. Student Council Scholarships recognize students who exhibit leadership, respectable character, and good academic standing. This year's recipients of the Student Council Scholarships, valued at $1,000, are Dina Ritten and Olivia Sorensen. Joshua J. Wolf was a 2008 Watertown High School graduate and a graduate of Jones College in Mississippi. where he earned a degree in information technology. Joshua passed away in 2023. His family wanted to recognize a graduating senior, a student who had the same interests as Joshua, which was computers and information technology. This year's recipient of $1,000 is Angel Melendez Martinez. The next one is the Hayes Automotive Trades Scholarship. The Hayes Scholarship for Automotive or Technical Trades is intended for a Watertown High School graduate who will be pursuing a technical career at a vocational or technical school to support the trades industry. This is a $1,500 scholarship awarded to a student who is pursuing a 2-year degree. She or he has demonstrated an interest in pursuing a career in trades of automotive, building trades, plumbing, electrical, or similar. Our intention is to support students who intend to be critical workers in our community through their pursuit of such necessary careers as those of a skilled trade. This year's recipient is Tyler Johnston. Our next presenter with the Coach Jay's Jam Fest is my dear friend, Bob Butler.
Thanks, Coach. I apologize first and foremost for my comfortable attire. I had to break away from my 8th grade basketball practice to get here on time, and I was not going to be in 80-degree RMS gym in khakis and a button-down. But you know what? The irony behind this t-shirt is really pretty incredible as I pulled it out of my drawer, because number one, it's got a Gosling on it, and we're all Goslings. I'm a 1991 graduate of the old school, and I'm very proud of that. But number two, it says every day is game day. Every day is game day. And I first want to acknowledge my friend Coach Kep, who gave me this t-shirt about 1.5 years ago while I was battling cancer. And every day was game day. And the irony behind it is that the gentleman that we present the scholarship for tonight, Steve Jacobson, did not win his battle with cancer. Every day was game day for him for many, many years. And unfortunately, in May of 2008, he lost his battle. Coach Jay was an 18-year veteran as a teacher here at Watertown High School. It was his second career. He came from Minnesota pursuing different goals. And this guy was just loved. Like, picture your favorite teacher. Picture that teacher that had an incredible impact on you. The coach that made a huge difference in your life. And that was Coach Jay. Now, admittedly, I didn't know Coach Jay that well. When I think I was a junior was when he came, and I never had him as a teacher, but his lore lives on. He coached volleyball, he coached softball, he coached the girls' basketball team, the varsity basketball team, for 3 years in the late 90s. He won a conference championship, and he took a girls' team to state. Then 2 years later, he took over the helm as the boys' varsity basketball coach. And in those 4 years, he won 2 conference championships. This guy didn't know X's and O's to save his life. But kids ran through a wall for him. And I can ask Coach Kev, Jason, I know Jeff Euler's out there, you guys, you people with basketball minds, do you know how hard it is to win a conference championship? Like, it is hard. And he did it 3 times, not knowing X's and O's, because kids just loved him. His peers loved him. He was infectious, and he was a man that you wanted to be around. So that leads me to our scholarship winners, and we have 2 this year. A big part of our process is an application, and we had a huge pool of candidates this year, as we usually do, and they have to answer an essay question that says, how would you change the world? How would you change the world? A kid that's 18 years old has to tell us how they're going to go out there and make a positive difference. Our first scholarship winner really set the tone by saying, you know what? Everything I do, I give 100%. If it's worth getting out of bed for, it is worth doing to the best of your ability. And that was Coach J. That was Coach J. Our second scholarship winner said, you gotta go out and create your own path. Don't be a follower, be a leader. Find the path not taken and go and carve your own. And that's exactly what Coach J did, leaving a successful business that he was running in real estate up in Minnesota to chase his dream of being a high school teacher and coach. So those 2 essays were absolutely huge. And on behalf of our Jam Fest committee, which consists of Mr. Jeff Euler, Dr. Brent Yagi, 2009 Jam Fest Scholarship winner Des Smith, myself, the rest of the alumni that come back each and every year now for 16 years and donate to our fund, the local businesses around town that helped us get off the ground. We started with nothing, and now we're giving out more than $34,000 worth of scholarship money that I am incredibly proud of. I would like to offer these scholarships to Karsten Hirchen and Elizabeth Hoppenstein.
I'm here to present the Dr. Stan Larson Memorial Scholarship. He was a dentist. The other dentists went to him because they liked his work. He also was very, very active in the community. Right? He believed in the quality of education. And so this scholarship is for someone who has at least a 2.0 grade point, who is active in their community, and who is going into a medical field. It's for $1,500, excuse me, over 2 years. And this year's winner is Emma Wiesenberg. The next presenter is Sue Bucha.
I am so happy to be able to present 12 scholarships on behalf of the Watertown Athletic Booster Club. The Booster Club this year has allocated $15,000 for scholarships for our athletes, and that's all due to the hard work of the many parents who are involved with the Booster Club. I would encourage all of you, membership is open, it's open to anyone. I would encourage you to consider membership in such a worthy organization. The athletes that we have chosen this year have committed themselves to both being physically and emotionally healthy, and we know that that translates into academic success. So on behalf of the WABC, I wish you, these athletes, continued success as they pursue their professional goals. And they are. I don't know who this is. Abigail Bartz. Bergman. Noah Gilbertson, Elizabeth Kaffenstein, Elizabeth Kaffenstein, Lillian Euler, Ava Roberts, Morgan Scher, Karsten Hirchen, Jacob Johnson, Grayson Mahalko, Ben Mulligan, and Zachary Sher. The American Association of University Women is in its 142nd year of its existence. The mission of AAUW proudly includes advancing gender equality for women and girls through research, education, and advocacy. In principle and in practice, the AAUW values and they value and seek a diverse membership. This year, we are so pleased to be able to award two $1,750 merit scholarships to graduating seniors who are planning on entering a four-year college. Our applicants compete for this scholarship in the areas of grade point, school activities, community service, and character. And as always, it was a challenging selection for the AAUW Scholarship Committee, as all of the applicants for our scholarships exhibited some wonderful qualities. Our recipients for the 2024 scholarships are Jake Johnson and Ava Roberts. Congratulations to all of the 2024 graduating class of Watertown High School, and please welcome Julia Gnarski to the podium.
I'm Julie Gnarski, and I'm the president of the Women's Association at Watertown Country Club. And each year we give a scholarship to a student athlete that participated on the girls or boys golf team that is going on to higher education. This year, our scholarship is $2,000, and it is going to Grayson Mahalko. I just want to congratulate all of you on your scholarships. You've all, I'm sure, worked very hard this year, prior years, and congratulations on all your future endeavors. Our next presenter is Whitney Townsend.
Good evening. My name is Whitney Townsend. I'm here with Fort Community Credit Union. FCCU is a not-for-profit financial institution with locations in Fort Atkinson, Jefferson, Whitewater, and Watertown. Reflecting the mission statement of the credit union to help our members be in a better financial position than when we met them, we are very happy to be able to provide a scholarship to help them reach their educational dreams. Please join me in congratulating Jacob Johnson for this scholarship in the amount of $2,000. Our next presenters will be Abby Reichert and Amy Berg.
On behalf of the Kyle and Nicholas Kiel family, we are honored to have the opportunity for the 6th year to grant this scholarship in memory of our son, brother, and uncle Kyle. Kyle's life was tragically ended in a car accident. During the summer of 2018, at the young age of 21, Kyle was a 2015 graduate of Watertown High School and very active in the FFA. He was very driven and innovative when it came to farming and the agricultural industry. This is why our family felt it was necessary to carry on his legacy through others with his same passion. So when looking at a candidate that would receive a scholarship in memory of Kyle, we wanted to select someone who exhibited the same passion, ambition, and work ethic needed to succeed in the agricultural industry. This person showed these qualities inside and outside of the classroom through community events, as well as school activities and organizations. Many honors, awards, and offices were held by this person to encompass the idea of a well-rounded individual. This recipient saw the significance in striving to better themselves while gaining a true realization of the commitment of working hard and learning how to cope when times are rough, especially in this challenging industry. While taking all of these qualities into consideration, our family has chosen the 2024 Kyle Nicholas Kiel Memorial Scholarship recipient to be Katie Casimir.
John and Joyce Burns Scholarship will provide $2,000 to one student who will attend the University of Wisconsin-Madison. The scholarship is awarded thousands of dollars over the years to students who have earned admission into the state's largest university. This year's recipient is Emily Linestock. Pete Coletti, who had a 40-year career as a math teacher and sports coach, died in 2021 at the age of 100. He was loved by the students and athletes he touched during his long career. His family has established an annual scholarship in his memory in the amount of $2,000. The recipient of this year's annual Pete Coletti Memorial Award is Jaden Ninman. Please welcome Deb Fisher to the stage. Thank you.
Joseph Wimmer graduated from Watertown High School in 1952. He was chosen as the Distinguished Alumni of Watertown High School in 2017. When awarded this honor at the high school's homecoming assembly that year, Joseph told the student body that if Watertown High School were to win the homecoming game, he would leave a $2,000 scholarship to a graduating senior. Unfortunately, the Goslings lost, but our high school has gained a scholarship, a very generous scholarship in the amount of $2,000. This year's recipient is Jameson Stocks. Mrs. Holbert was born and raised in Watertown and graduated from Watertown High School in 1937. She and her husband named Watertown High School as a beneficiary of the Edwin and Josephine Hubert Trust. Edwin Hubert died January 3, 2006, and his wife Josephine preceded him in 2004. We are very grateful to this couple for thinking of Watertown High School with their generous contributions to our students. The amount of each of these scholarships is $2,000. This year's recipient of the Edwin Holbert scholarships are Reese Camrath and Talia Kaler, and the recipient of the Josephine Holbert scholarship is Trinity Beeley. Up next to present the Watertown Outboarder Scholarship is William Oswald.
Watertown Outboarders is a group of boating enthusiasts who sold their property on the Rock River to the DNR in 2014 and dissolved the organization. As a living legacy to the group, funds have been placed with the Watertown Area Community Foundation for a scholarship to a student studying in the broad areas of resource management and environmental topics. Abigail Hartz and Ty Harrison are this year's recipients of this award, and each one will get $1,000. Claude Held and Nell Winkler MATC scholarships. Claude Held taught accounting and business law at a technical school in Eau Claire in the late 1960s, which helped prepare him for a 50-year career in law and a corporate executive. His wife, Nell Winkler, went to secretarial school and had a successful career with several major corporations. Through their experience, they learned that not every student needs a 4-year degree to have a satisfying career. This year, they're funding 2 scholarships for students attending the Watertown campus of Madison College, each valued at $2,000. Recipients are Alexis Hubner and Emily Arnando Galvin. Beatrice Schumann Memorial Scholarship. Watertown native Beatrice Schumann was employed by Wisconsin Bell Telephone Company for over 40 years and was deeply active in the Watertown community. In her estate plan, she left a sum of money to the Watertown Area Community Foundation with the purpose of funding an annual scholarship for a Watertown senior. The recipient of the Beatrice M. Schumann Memorial Award at $2,000 is Naomi Domer. something today. We'll move on to the Salick Callahan Scholarship. Susan Rule, a lifelong resident of Watertown, passed away in November of 2017. She was deeply engaged in the community her entire life and was a member of the Watertown well-known Salick family. In her estate, she left a sum of money to establish the Salick Callahan Scholarship, which this year is valued at $4,000. This year's recipient is Emily Ardondo Galvin. Family of Rosemary Rowe Scholarship. Rosemary Rowe loved the Watertown community, where she raised 8 children, all of whom attended Watertown High School. She worked for Menasha Corporation in Watertown for over 25 years. She was deeply active with her children and grandchildren in many pursuits, along with the Senior Center and her church. She passed away in 2014. As a loving memory to her for her beloved Watertown, Rosemary's family has established an annual scholarship. Recipient of this award in the amount of $5,000 is Karsten Urchin. Next up is Jared Burke.
I get to present the Ella Rubhausen Scholarship. Dr. Ella Rubhausen was a native of Watertown and a graduate of Watertown High School. She went on to UW-Madison, graduating in 1893. She was a professor of German at University of Illinois for 34 years. Dr. Rubhausen died in 1960 and set aside money with UW-Madison to establish a scholarship in her name. The Ella Rubhausen Scholarship requires the recipient meet the following qualifications. The individual must have exhibited a solid scholastic record while in high school. The individual must plan to attend the University of Madison, Wisconsin. The Ella Rubhausen Scholarship is in the amount of $1,200 per year, renewable for each of 4 years, a total of $4,800. Our congratulations to this year's recipients of the Ella Rubhausen Scholarship. They are Addison Shook and Braden Holloman. The Watertown Rotary Scholarship. First of all, I want to say I'm a proud Rotarian. There's a number of you who are in this auditorium today. And I also want to thank our student Rotarians. Each of them who came this year presented themselves and did a wonderful job celebrating the Rotarian culture. Rotary is the world's largest service organization with 1.2 million neighbors, friends, leaders, and problem solvers who see a world where people unite, take action to create lasting change. The Watertown Rotary Club provides scholarship opportunities to local high school students who support Rotary's mission of integrity, goodwill, and service to others. This year's scholarship in the amount of $5,000 is awarded to Sophia Sullivan. Next, Glenn and Terry Harold Scholarship. The Glenn and Terry Harold Scholarship is awarded to a student who is planning on a career in the fields of horticulture, plant science, natural resources, environmental science, or a related field. Glenn grew up in Watertown and spent much of his youth exploring Tivoli Island and many of the parks of the city. After graduating in 1969, he attended the University of Wisconsin-Madison and ran more than a few miles at the UW Arboretum and Picnic Point. This piqued his interest in plants, and he spent his 32-year career teaching plants and ornamental horticulture at the Illinois Central College. Terry grew up just 1.5 miles from Lake Winnebago in Oshkosh. The preservation of the natural environment and reversing the effects of climate change are important to both Terry and Glenn. Despite residing elsewhere, Watertown has always been good to Terry and Glenn, and they are fortunate to be able to give back a little to Watertown and the next generation. Though all citizens are needed to be dedicated stewards of the environment, those who make it a career are to be commended and rewarded for their efforts. Terry and Glenn hope that this scholarship will assist environmentalists of the future to reach their goals and to be leaders in their field. This year's recipient is Abigail Barnes.
The Technical Excellence Scholarships are awarded by the state of Wisconsin to Wisconsin high school seniors who have demonstrated the highest level of proficiency in technical education subjects. Technical education scholarships are intended for students who will attend the Wisconsin Technical College System, WTCS. The value of the scholarship is $2,250 per year towards tuition for up to 3 years. This year, Watertown has 3 Technical Excellence Scholarship winners. This includes Tyler Johnston, Owen Liu, and Isaiah Frankenstein. Academic Excellence Scholarships, AES, are awarded to Wisconsin public high school seniors who have the highest grade point average in their school. The eligible number of scholarships each year is based on total student enrollment. In order to receive a scholarship, a student must be attending an accredited university in Wisconsin. The value of the scholarship is $2,250 per year towards tuition for up to 4 years. This year, Watertown has 3 academic excellence winners. They include Ava Roberts, Jacob Johnson, and Lucy Hickey. This year, we would like to recognize this year's top 10 students. Would the following students please come forward and stand on the stage? Please hold your applause until the end. This includes Ray Heyer, Lucy Hickey, Jacob Johnson, Catherine Kazmarek, Hayden Leonard, Ava Roberts, Addison Shook, Sophia Sullivan, Angela Tietz, and Riley Wolf. The Mildred Knack Scholarship is established to honor the valedictorian of Watertown High School. Each year, $1,000 is given to the student who has the highest Loudon score. This year, we have 3 valedictorians who will split the $1,000. This year's recipients of the class of 2024 is Lucy Hickey, Jacob Johnson, and Ava Roberts. The Herb Cole Excellence Scholarship Program is to recognize student leadership, citizenship, school and community involvement, and academic achievement. It is the goal of the Herb Cole Educational Foundation to encourage Wisconsin youth to pursue post-secondary education in a public or non-public university, college, or vocational technical college. The foundation awards $10,000 scholarships to 100 Wisconsin high school graduates each year. This year, WHS has 2 recipients of the Herb Cole Student Excellence Scholarship. They are Addison Shook and Jacob Johnson. At this time, please welcome John Holthouse to the stage.
The Joe and Sharon Darcy Foundation was founded 32 years ago as a way to give back to the community with an emphasis on education. Joe Darcy would have been 100 years old on Christmas Day this last year, and Sharon Darcy is right over here, kicking cancer's ass for 32 years. 2024, we have a couple of pretty amazing milestones. We've exceeded $3.5 million in contributions to the Watertown community, and this year marks $1 million in scholarships to Watertown High School graduates. I'm proud to provide 8 students with an $8,000 scholarship each to the following students, and please hold your applause till the end. Abigail Bartz, Colleen Smith, or Kelly Smith, pardon me. Cadence Daniels, Elizabeth Fielder, Lily Euler, Finn Mulligan, Noah Gilbertson, and Margaret Bilson. Bill Oswald.
The Brant Quirk Family Scholarship. Earl and Eugene Quirk Foundation has partnered with the Watertown Area Community Foundation in a number of areas that benefited our community, one of which has been an establishment of a $10,000 scholarship awarded annually to a Watertown High School senior. This scholarship is funded through the Brant Quirk families, which for generations owned Brant Automation Cashiering Company and later Brant Company here in Watertown. Recipient of this year's award is Olivia Sorensen. the Earl and Albert Moss Family Scholarship. Watertown Area Community Foundation works closely with the officials at Moss Brothers Construction Company and the Moss family, and they are again presenting a $10,000 scholarship for a student planning to attend a four-year college in the field of engineering. The Earl and Albert Moss Family Scholarship is in honor of these two men who were the second generation of the company's management. During their tenure, the company developed a solid reputation through teamwork and integrity. This year's recipient is Nick Grover. Christopher and Dorothy Coogan Memorial Scholarship. Christopher and Dorothy Coogan were longtime residents of Watertown and cared deeply about our community and its youth. Christy owned and operated a successful insurance company here in Watertown for many years. They set aside in their estate plan funds for a scholarship program. This year, 2 scholarships, each valued at $10,000, are being awarded to Kylie Bratz and Riley Eggerstadt. Josh Kerr.
It is exciting to be able to announce the recipients of the Muriel Thawer Scholarship. In order to qualify for the Muriel Thawer Scholarship, the applicants must have met the following criteria. Individual must have earned a grade point average of at least 3.0. Students must have been involved in co-curricular activities while in high school, and the applicants must have demonstrated leadership and outstanding personal character. The Muriel Thawer Scholarship is awarded in the amounts of $3,000 per year, renewable for up to 4 years, totaling $12,000. Our congratulations go to this year's recipients of the Muriel Thawer Scholarships. They include Sophia Sullivan, Jacob Johnson, and Catherine Kesmerick. Prior to her retirement in 1964, Edna H. Weigel was an elementary school teacher in the Watertown Unified School District for more than 50 years. That's a long time. Edna H. Weigel died on November 23, 1994 at the age of 102. Miss Weigel placed a high priority on education and used her will to establish the Edna H. Weigel Scholarship Fund. The Edna H. Weigel Scholarship is awarded in the amount of $3,000 per year, renewable for up to 4 years, totaling $12,000. This year's recipients of the Edna H. Weigel Scholarship are Kelsey Schuett, Jeremiah Rep, and Grace Roberts. Please welcome back to the stage Mr. Tom Schultz.
The Watertown Area Community Foundation this year is presenting a $15,000 Larry and Sally Wright Nursing Scholarship to a student planning to attend a degree in nursing, which was the profession Sally loved and practiced for so many years. Recipient of the award this year is Emma Westenberg. Ruth and Frederick A. Dobratz were natives of Watertown. Frederick's career was in astronautics, and for several firms, he had a long career with them. Ruth's career was as a registered nurse. They had many fond memories of Watertown and wanted to give back to their hometown. In their estate, they established a fund with the Community Foundation, which this year awards a scholarship valued at $16,000 over 4 years of college. The recipient this year is Robert Stewart. Joseph E. Davies was a Watertown native and valedictorian of his class of 1894 at Watertown High School. He went on to graduate from the University of Wisconsin-Madison Law School in 1901. He became a brilliant lawyer and a prominent political figure. He served as an ambassador to Russia, ambassador to Belgium, and also served in various other capacities for the Wilson, Roosevelt, and Truman administrations. He also served a term as chairman of the Federal Trade Commission. But Joe Davies never forgot his hometown. And in 1951, he established a scholarship program which bears his name and continues to this day. This year's scholarship is valued at $20,000 and is awarded to a student who will attend his alma mater, UW-Madison. The recipient this year is Addison Shuck. Dr. Frederick Lemke, a Watertown native, had a long career as a professor at Heidelberg College in Tiffin, Ohio. He returned to Watertown in retirement and left a sizable portion of his estate to the Watertown Area Community Foundation with the express purpose of funding a scholarship program for Watertown High School students in memory of his parents, the Reverend Frederick W. and Ruth Hauser Lemke. During his pursuit of a bachelor's degree, a master's, and ultimately his doctorate, Professor Lemke knew firsthand the financial difficulties students can have while pursuing higher education. His legacy to the community this year is funding 6 scholarships, each valued at $21,000 over 4 years. On behalf of the foundation and the legacy of Dr. Lemke, this scholarship is presented to Ray Heyer, Ryan Bergman, Amelia Bohr, Elizabeth Hoffenstein, Alora Thomas, and Claire Jacob. Betty Jean Joseph is a native of Watertown. She went on to graduate from the University of Wisconsin-Madison and then became a medical researcher at several major hospitals, including St. Luke's Hospital in Chicago. It was her wish that a scholarship program be established for students at Watertown High School. Her legacy this year funds 2 scholarships, each valued at $26,000 over 4 years. Recipients of these scholarships must be pursuing a degree in the broad field of science. On behalf of the Community Foundation, I am proud to present these scholarships to Grayson Mahelko and Riley Wolf. Carl H. Zinser, for many years, was a successful farmer just west of Watertown. In his estate planning, he set aside a large sum of money to provide scholarships to Watertown High School seniors. This year, Carl Zinser's legacy will fund 2 of the largest publicly administered scholarships at Watertown High School. Recipients of the scholarships this year are Angela Tietz and Dylan Morgan. These students will receive $30,000 each over 4 years. And we have one more, a relatively new one. I think we had this one for the first time last year. A Watertown High School graduate from the class of 1955 who wishes to remain anonymous has worked with the Community Foundation to establish an annual Watertown High School Class of 55 scholarship to a graduating senior. This award, valued at $32,000 over 4 years of college, is the largest individual scholarship to be awarded at Watertown High School this year. Recipient of this year's award is Simeon Adrian.
Good evening. Before the final remarks of the evening, I'd like to share a few reminders for our award recipients. We ask that both students and parents read the letter that was given to every recipient today. Each scholarship has very specific details that need to be followed in order to ensure that the payment is dispersed correctly. Please put this letter in a safe place so you are able to reference the information for each semester, and students, this incredibly generous and supportive community members have reached out financially to help you start your future endeavors. Without these people and their contributions, we would not be here to accept well over $600,000. Let's give a round of applause. So, needless to say, students, please be sure to express your gratitude for these very generous gifts. With that in mind, I stand before you this evening, having been fortunate enough to have attended this event since 2015. As I shared with you before, this is the first one we've ever had tornado sirens, so we should all feel very fortunate. I shared it with all sincerity. This is one of my favorite evenings of the entire school year. A special thanks to Katie Perkle and Tom Schultz for their efforts behind the scenes to plan this event. Let's give a huge round of applause to Katie and Tom. I would also like to thank my WHS colleagues, administration, WUSD Board of Education, and each of the presenters that are here with us tonight. Let's give a round of applause to our presenters. Tonight is a celebratory event for so many people for so many reasons. Most importantly, this night celebrates the many accomplishments and potential of our most dedicated students. Students, congratulations. We're proud of you. Yeah. Last but not least, this is a celebration of the Watertown community. This evening, over $500,000 was awarded to WHS students. Let me repeat that. Over $500,000 was awarded to students in our community. This level of support is but yet another example of the support that our community provides and the faith our community has in our young people. Many people, organizations, and years of service have gone into providing the support we saw on full display this evening. Students, be sure to take full advantage of the opportunities that the generous gifts will provide you in your future. When communities come together to support their young people, great things happen, and now you are a part of that future. Congratulations, and thank you for allowing me to be part of this fantastic celebration. Thank you all, and have a good night.